Hi everyone, I'm Rin and welcome to my channel. This is the very first video of my channel and I wanted to kickstart the channel with a photocard collection video. My ultimate bias is WayV, as you can probably already guess from the binder over here. I do follow other groups but I don't collect them, not anymore, and I probably won't be collecting any other groups anytime soon. So yeah, this is just gonna be all wavy. So let's just take a look at my binder over here. I made this cover page with my extra albums that I got from Phantom. So you can just see WayV over here, all 6 members, and then we have WayV, We Are Your Vision, 17 Gen 19, and then on the back are my top 2 biases. My alt bias is Kun and 10 is my second bias in WayV. So 10 Kun 96 line, and then we have 0101 and 2702. Realize it got a bit out of frame, but yeah, so you guys can just see over here. So I started standing WayV back in 2020, I think, at the start of COVID-19, and I did actually start buying the albums then at that point in time. But about 2022, which is just last year actually, I went through a phase where I wasn't very into collecting anymore, which partly had to do with WayV's hiatus as well. And I did clear out a lot of cards that I had. So previously I collected Kun. Yeah, and I cleared a lot of it. So right now my Kun collection is not complete. I don't think I'll be buying them back because I'm quite happy with the ones that I've kept for now, but we'll see in the future. But yes, so yeah, over here we just have the Phantom envelopes and then some filler like papers. And then I haven't made like a proper separation page for like the different sections, so right now it's just like white paper in a plastic sleeve. So I might eventually do something like what I did for like the front and back of my binder, but we'll see. So firstly we have Kun. So these are the cards that I kept after I did a major like cleanse out of like my photo cards, because yeah, I wanted to stop collecting actually, but then like WayV came back with Phantom recently and I can't say I fell back in love because I technically never felt out of love. I guess I fell out of love of collecting because they weren't active for quite some time and then I just had nothing much to keep up, honestly. But now that they're back again and hopefully they won't go on such a long hiatus again, very happy to start collecting again. But yeah, so over here I just have the WayV releases, Turn Back Time and then Kickback, and then over here are the non-selfie cards. This was a gift from a friend during my birthday last year, and then these two were just from the albums. And then we have Empathy. Then over here we have Resonance Part 1, and then Resonance Part 2, and then Universe. So these were the album cards that I either wanted to keep from the start, or when I decided to pick up collecting again, the cards that I haven't managed to sell. So I just decided to keep all of these. And then for SMCU, I do not have all of the cards, evidently. I only bought 2 membership packs and 3 guest albums. These were bought at a local store much longer after the release. I actually only got these recently when I saw them selling at my local K-pop store. So yeah, don't plan on collecting the whole thing. I'm quite happy with what I have because I got my 2 biases for the membership cards, and then for the selfies that came in the membership pack, I pulled Xiaojun and Henry. Don't think I'll be trading them for Kun and 10 because these 2 cards are so cute, so I don't mind keeping them. Not very strict about the whole CU release, purely because there's too many versions to keep up, and anyways, with how SM is right now, we don't even know if they're gonna continue, so there's that. But I am very happy that I did manage to pull Kun in one of my copies, so That's a win for me. Absolutely love this card. It is so cute. There's this other card that I really, really want, which is the Palace version card. But that one you have to pull from like all of the SM Town members, which is so hard. I'm not about to do that. Because like the local K-pop store doesn't sell that album for very cheap either, so not gonna do that. But these are the postcards from the guest album. Yes, the guest album. So I pulled the Duke Xiaojun. I do eventually want to trade for another member, but for now I'll leave it as it is because I'm a little lazy. But I did manage to pull Kun, which is great. And then for my poster, I managed to pull 10, which I'm very happy about. But once again, I pulled the dupe. Poster wise, I think I'll just leave it be because it's like really flimsy and it's a bit big, so it's harder to mill it out unless I do meetups. But I haven't seen anyone that wanted to trade for 10 yet, so once again, we'll see. And then on the back, we have Henry over here. And then these are from the membership pack. Yes, so I pulled a 10 and Xiaojun poster as well as a Yang Yang and Women poster. So then moving on is my Phantom collection. So what I have decided for my weaving collection moving forth from Phantom is that I do want to collect OT6 for all their wavy releases wise. For NCT and SM releases wise, NCT I'll try my best to collect both Kun and 10 as long as they don't have too many versions. SM releases wise, I'll see as it goes along. I won't be too strict about it. And anyways, we're also not too sure what's the plan for NCT and SM right now because from what I can actually understand from all the news that has been popping up is that NCT will not be expanding anymore. So with that respect, I'm not too sure if they're gonna continue with like the yearly NCT releases. If it does, then I'll try to collect Kun and 10 if there isn't too many versions, but if there is, then I'll probably just stick to Kun. SM releases wise, don't think I want to collect everything because they do versions that's like all of the SM Town members, which is very hard to collect, and even if I try to buy them in, it's like very overpriced for photo cards. So with that, I'll just see my luck and like yeah. But if they do like guest albums again, like what they did for the SMCU Palace, where it's just like wavy by themselves, then maybe I might try to collect Kun and 10 for it. But we'll see. It might not even happen with the whole mess that SM is in right now. But yeah. Anyways, back to the binders. So this is the Opera version, if I remember correctly. If I don't, I'll put in the subtitles the correct version, but this should be the Opera version. I have Kun, Xiaojun, and Yang Yang. So I'm still missing 10, Win Win, and Henry, which you can see from here are the cards that I have for the other version, the Overture version. So I'm missing the members that I have for the Opera version, which is quite funny. But I do have 6 more albums coming along the way, 3 per version. So hopefully I'll be able to pull like the missing members if I'm lucky enough. But knowing my luck, very unlikely. Most likely gonna pull dupes. So we'll just trade when it comes. But yeah, one can hope. So these are for the photo cards, and then for the postcards wise, I did not want to collect it at first, but for this comeback I did buy enough albums to collect like the photo cards, so I just decided to collect the postcards as well. So we have Kun and Xiaojun and Henry for the Opera version. Overture version, we have Kun, 10, and Yang Yang. Yes. So the members that I'm missing for the Opera version is 10, Win Win, and Yang Yang. And then for the Overture version, I'm missing Win Win, Xiaojun, and Henry. So for wavy releases wise, like I mentioned, I'm trying to collect OT6. But this is on the basis if SM does not give them more versions than 2, which is what they currently have, and I think it is a manageable amount. But if they do ever do like a lot more versions, like what they do with the other NCT members, or like I mean the NCT units, or even just like in general the other SM groups, I'll probably only stick to OT6 for like the main versions that they have, and those like extra stuff like those digipacks or S mini, from what I understand, probably only gonna collect Kun and 10 for those. If not, my wallet will be broke. But yes, so that is that for the albums inclusions wise. Moving on to the next section, we have the non-album merch. So for non-album merch, I do have specific pages for like Kun and 10 because it will expand. I do have quite a few, not a lot, but I do have a few of Kun's one already, and then 10's one will eventually expand as well now that I decided to be a bit more serious about collecting 10. For the other members, they'll just all be sorted together in order of release and age. Yes. So firstly, we have Kun's Beyond Live AR, and then the Holiday, and then the 10 design. This one is the Back to School ID. This is the Season's Greeting photo pack from 2021, I think. Yes. And then we have the Sunreal releases up to here, and then these two are the Phantom cards, K-Town For You pre-order benefit, and then the Everline fan sign, NCT Home, and as you can see, I do have other photo cards coming along the way. Kun NCT Home, I have another one because these were from 2 different sharings. So the one that has arrived, I claimed Kun and 10, but at that point in time, the person opened 2 sets. 10 was claimed in the first set, and that completed the whole set, but Kun was already claimed from the first set at that point in time, so it went into the second set. But I didn't know whether or not that would proceed. Evidently, you can see now that it did proceed. So I did end up claiming an extra Kun with a Henry, which you'll see at the back later on. Both of it has not arrived yet, but yeah, so in anyways, the card is really cute, so I don't mind keeping an extra of it. And then we have the Femmeet merch, which I bought the AR card as well as the ring one. So these are on the way. And then for 10, it is not as much as Kun yet, but I do foresee it expanding in the future. So these are the Sunreal merch, yes. And then this is Pink Christmas. I pulled it from my pack. NCT Home, and then I have the Femmeet AR coming along the way. I didn't buy the ring one for 10 because I do not need so many rings, because the ring one is a bit pricier, which is why I didn't want to get 2. So I only got Kun because he is my ultimate bias. And then we move on to the other members. Right now, I only have Yang Yang and Henry on this page, but who knows, it might expand in the future. I won't be very particular about buying like their sets. It'll most likely only be like if I claim them in sharings where like I can't just be claiming one member, or like in the random packs, which is like these. So this Yang Yang was because I pulled a Jungwoo in the trading card B for Sunreal, and I was okay trading Jungwoo with any WayV member. The first person that offered me Yang Yang, so I just traded. And then these were my pulls from Pink Christmas. This is NCT. No, this is not NCT Home. NCT Home is coming on the way. This one is from the Everline fan sign because I had to claim Kun with someone else to make sure that my Kun went through. They didn't have 10, so I claimed Henry. Yes. And then now we're moving on to the last section of this binder. So these are my Season's Greeting sets that I claimed, Kun and 10 obviously. So over here I just put like the concept cards and the unit cards, non-selfie cards essentially. Okay, but the units are selfies, but They're not like individual member selfies, because over here at the back is the like more close-ups or selfies per se. So these are from the season greeting itself, and these are the pre-order benefits from where I do not remember, because this was a sharing. Yeah. And then we have the A5. No, this is not A5. Do not know what this size is, but I think it's like postcards or photo sets. I don't know. And then we have the A4 photo posters. Yes, I do not know what they're called, but this section is essentially like all the sets. So like season's greetings or like photo books where, you know, there's like quite a lot of like cards per member. So that kind will probably go under this section, separated from the merch, individual merch cards itself. But yes, so that is all for my WayV collection. Rather than the photocard collection, I think it's better to say that it is my WayV collection, since I only have WayV in here. It will expand, definitely, so I can say goodbye to my money. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching if you watched up to here. And if you guys follow WayV, feel free to, you know, give me a follow and follow my journey as I spend more money for WayV. Yeah, do not recommend this, but I think I'm a bit too deep in to like really escape from it now. But definitely spend within your means. This is within my means. I do control, so yes, sometimes. Ish. Yeah, but if you guys ever need someone to chat with, feel free to comment, or you know, I'll include my handles down below in the description box. Feel free to like DM me on Twitter or Instagram if you ever want to chat. Even not just about WayV, just about any K-pop groups in general. I do stan quite a number of groups, or like casually follow some of them. So yeah, if you ever need a fellow stan to talk to, feel free to hit me up. If not, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.